who comes out here? Oh, sorry, just give me a second. Just doing some stream updating.
いざ尋常に一本目勝負
All right, nice opening there from Vlasta. Or Vlasta, I should say. Oh, gets his days out on the jump over attempt there. Punishes the attempt with a fireball charge coming out of Somniac. Oh, the weapon flip! No, explosion. I guess Vlasta wanting to keep this early advantage, so doesn't want the weapon to get dislodged and have a hard time trying to pick it up. So a big use of resource. We talked about that. That's something me and Sleep Mode talked about a little bit earlier. But I mean, Galeford's got a pretty nice keep out game. Something that Charlotte might have trouble against, because I'm not quite sure how the matchup goes. So far, Vlasta is going in his favor. Round one, no resource though. So Somniac's got a lot to play with right now. Nice opening knockdown. He used that nice little knee kick as a sort of like cross over the corpse on the ground. Get to the other side. Oh, that's beautiful. How that sword crosses up over the jump over. Such a good button. Nice DP. Ooh, trades the attack. A little bit better on the side of Somniac. Got a higher damage percentage. Oh no, that was a big DP whiff. I think that might have been a, unfortunately meant to have been a missed input. Just, this game's got a bad buffering, or not a bad buffering issue, but it has a little bit of a buffer trick where if you hold forward and then release it, you kind of have to release it for, let's call it like a microsecond longer than you would feel, so it doesn't read that as the DP input. I'm not sure on Charlotte's inputs, but it felt like a situation like that, like it buffered in the DP motion. But cross up will get Somniac around. This is going to be tight now for Vlasta because he doesn't have any resources to work with except his raw talent and capability. So it's a pure keep out game right now, no tricks. Where Somniac has the weapon, access to weapon flipping, has access to the damage boost from Rage Explosion, and his SSM as well. So just has a lot more tools. Wasn't able to punish the big heavy slash, but jumps over the daggers. Somniac pressuring Vlasta in the corner. Did a little bit of a small fireball. But here we go, this is a good option now, the knockdown. Gives time for Vlasta to set up, right? Is he going to do the keep out? Is he going to do the dash in? Somniac's got to kind of choose which one is that. And that just puts him on the back edge while he's thinking about that and having to think about his own offense. But it's gone back a little bit more to the neutral now. Oh, that was a nice bayonet strike there. However, Vlasta's get out. The ninjas in this game, their backdash is just the screen, man. It just backdashes the screen away. Oh, nice DP there option. Nice DP there. Cancels out anything. Somniac could take this now. Just a little bit of even chip damage from something. Doesn't have any on the board, so we could just see a weapon flip and take him out with the chip. We could just see something as simple as that, but just a low, just a quick jab from the ground. Give Somniac this round. That was looking really good for Vlasta, but Somniac was just able to have really good awareness of how to kind of like interrupt the attacks from Poppy and Galeford, right? Normally you send Poppy in, and then in between that action, you've got a little bit of a guessing game what Galeford's going to do, just a little bit. But Somniac just went, I'll just DP. Great options against them all. So it's really limiting Vlasta's follow up from his own bird. Gee, not bird, dog. Too much Nekaruru for me, I guess. There we go. That was nice there. That should lock down Somniac a little bit more. I mean, he can get in. Overhead poppy into the sweep. Yeah, Somniac's just... It's just responding really well to poppy. To the early attacks when they come in. Yeah, zone that with the day with Rushy. Somniac's got the life lead, so he doesn't have to approach. Nice grab there from the doggy, actually. In the rage. Oh, 8 seconds on the clock. A little bit of time scammer. It's only the first. Oh, hang on, drop that another update. The scores. Oh, I didn't just then. Time's up. Ouch. So that's it was a good opening round from Somniac. Started to go a little bit in Vlastia's favor, but the life lead was just too great, right? Somniac just secured too much in that opening game to have to worry, right? You know, just let the clock count down. So this is, it's not quite match point. This is winners finals. I believe it's first to 3. So there's a little bit more work on Somniac's side, unless something's changed in the last hour, but a little bit more work on Somniac's side to get through. But he's already one game up. Oh, goes in for the weapon flipping technique. I guess was expecting a follow-up from Somniac of some description. Or maybe was just hoping for confirmed, just went straight into it. Oh!
Looks like I made it back just in time. We're taking some big risks already.
Yeah, well, this is the second game of the winners final. This is Somniac up against the Vlasta. Vlasta had a really good first game, but Somniac just managed to take them both out. Like, Somniac's having a great, Vlasta's having a great game. Somniac's having a better game.
That was awesome, though. See, that's a really important thing with Galford. He calls out the replica dog, and it'll catch you trying to jump, and just managed to attack him with the dashing C at the same time. That was awesome.
Well, this is what these games have been really like in the first game against him as well. Is that Somniac seems to open up a little bit better, but then Vlasta gets a better half of the round. But it's the first one he's really been able to convert into an actual round.
That was a really good just defend from Vlasta. Unfortunately, not quite able to take full advantage of it. No rage bar means you don't build any rage from just defense, but managed to grab the throw. I think he just barely managed to mistime the replica dog there, because normally you can time that so it tracks everyone's wake up options.
Yeah.
Alright, that was really good spacing on that dash normal, actually. Able to recoil cancel into Plasma Blade and stay pretty safe, but the big conversion from the jump in, and it looks like Somniac's going to take it.
That's it. So I believe this is a first to 3, not a first to 2.
For winners finals, you said? Yeah, it's a first to 3.
They'll go into it, but Somniac's just I mean, I think that's the first time Somniac's tasted defeat. Sorry, not defeat, but like lost a round or dropped a round to anyone.
Yeah, no.
A round, not a game, a round.
Yeah, the rounds have been pretty close though. So it looks like he's able to just kind of disrupt Somniac's rhythm just enough. Oh, just went for that far C right there. All right, good conversion.
Yeah, it's good.
Able to Sorry, after you.
No, that's all right. I was just saying it's funny, right? So Somniac does have to get the approach, right? Because Galford's obviously got the daggers. They're just a little bit faster than his fireballs. So he can't charge, right? He can't do the charge fireball. He has to just let it out. Also with Poppy to do that. So he can't quite play his space out game with Charlotte, or at least he has to get a bit closer to play it.
Oh, that was really smart. Blocked the rush dog and was able to run up and throw. Alright. Looking, hasn't quite got the life lead he wants, but it looks like Vlasta's got the right idea. Oh, big trade with the dog. Cashes him out of the air. Stay away. Yes. Nice.
Wake up.
Just able to scramble for that bare life lead right at the end.
Yeah, it's looking nicer for Vlasta now. But I mean, only, you know, I would say only just coming on top in that round though. All resources still on the board for everyone. Should say that Vlasta's in rage now, so now's a good chance to go in for some damage, do some weapon flipping. Oh, dude! Speaking of which...
Oh, and he got him too! Wow, that was incredible. Oh, he jumped away. I'm not sure what Vlasta was expecting there. Maybe just a misinput.
Yeah, it was
Alright,
oh,
good
the returned weapon, sorry, returned weapon flip was secure this round for Somniac. Somniac was like, what a great idea, I'll use mine.
That was an excellent block from Somniac.
Yeah, and just knew straight away. He blocked it and just knew straight away he could go into his weapon flip.
Alright, so normally when Galford lands that rush dog, Poppy just kind of bites the opponent for a second so Galford can run in and get a free hit, but... Oh, big deflects!
Nah, Somniac was like, we'll have none of that, thanks.
I don't feel like it.
It was good, it looked flash, but oh!
Oh, big punish, this could be huge. Momentum really on Vlasta's side now. Punish him again! Not looking good for Somniac.
Oh.
And now Vlasta is on the board.
Yeah, that's what he needed. It was potentially looking dire there. Somniac seemed to be getting sort of the play style. He wasn't getting as interrupted as much, but Vlasta just punishing some big moments from Somniac, some big whiffs.
Yeah, Somniac ended up taking a lot more like panic risks on defense, and it just really came back to bite him.
Though he has got the two games up in this series, right? So he's got, he doesn't have to worry about it as much. Either he gets those moments and wins, or he goes, "Right, we're just going to the next game." It's more information. I mean,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, there's pretty much, Galeford's not really going to do much more than what he's doing now.
That's true. But I feel like in this kind of matchup, by that same token, he probably doesn't really need to, because Charlotte's playstyle kind of operates outside of Galford's effective range in a lot of ways. That was still looking like a pretty good trade for Charlotte, though, so certainly not undoable. Alright, so it looked like we saw the dash jump from Vlasta anticipating a jump in, but oh, what? That looked like it's a very interesting misinput to make. So
that can't
Vlasta disarming himself. He just managed to get his weapon back now, but yeah. So that, I don't know how you make that misinput, because the input for that is down, down, BCD. Oh, run away, run away! Oh.
Gee, that was, I feel that was a little bit of a... that was an interesting one. That was an interesting one there.
Bet the farm on the first round. I bet what happened is that it didn't even feel like it was round.
Yeah, it's gone for a while, right?
So just as we were thinking it wasn't looking good for Somniac, he's got a pretty good life lead of this second round. And blocks the stance break, but no punish. So for anyone new to Samurai Showdown, especially this one, so this game has a just defend mechanic, and so when you block an attack just before it hits, two things happen. You gain a bit of rage meter, and you gain access to it.
Unfortunately, for that weapon flip. Ooh. I felt sorry about that too.
No. Well, let's talk about the match.
No, I really felt like just then, like Somniac was just constantly attacking. Something that I don't see, like, I don't really see him doing that, like, in this regards too often.
That's a good point, yeah.
But he gave him the rage, and once he actually gave Vlasta the rage, I felt like he's trying to bait out a weapon flip. It just felt like it. It felt like it was such purposeful. Go on, press a button, I dare you motion.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that, and it's definitely important to notice that because, yeah, aggression is not really Somniac's MO in a lot of cases. He really likes to just pressure you from those further ranges and just frustrate you into making a move, but he's correctly recognized that Charlotte can't really do that against Galford. So he's got to try and force Galford's hand in a lot of ways, and it looks like it's working. He's made that that critical adjustment, and he's in a really good spot now. Good block on the overhead.
Ooh. All right, then
blocks
gets
the
the
low.
option.
Ooh.
Oh, that cross up, that strike, that is dirty. That's
I think he jumped over him as he whiffed the throw, and he was
Yeah,
still able to jump over and punish him with the jump C.
oh, that was such a that was a beautiful round. That's a very beautiful game actually by
Absolutely.
Vlasta and Somniac. Vlasta did manage